here to continue the trilogy that we've been doing for the last couple of days. If you look on the table, if you're just jumping in, you can see we have the two builds that we built earlier, which is the 7662 over here, and we have the one next to it, which is the partnership 7184. The smaller of the two, but just as great. And we're here to continue to build on the last of the trilogy, which is 75084, follow up from the General Grievous triple build that we did prior. So as we always say, great to see you jumping in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And we want to continue this build and complete it as soon as possible so we can go into the next triple build, guys, which will be amazing as well. So again, thanks for jumping in. And we will commence with the building. Always ask, let me know what you're building, if you're building anything, or what you're thinking of building, if you're going to pick something up, something like that. Let me know what's happening with you guys on that end. It's another fantastic day. Hope you guys have an amazing one. I talked about Lego and how the instructions on Lego is not set up the same anymore. We discussed that, but they seem to have changed it back. It's not as great as it used to be before, but it works somewhat. Okay, so we'll jump into the build shortly and continue building this from our last build, which is the droid carrier itself. Compared to the oldest ship, which was made in 2000, it's a much bigger droid carrier, which I'll show you in a second. And then the one after that was also much bigger than that one. But this one is the biggest of them all. I haven't seen this build at all. I've never built this particular ship before. I'm building it out of my garage. And it's fantastic build. As I always say, the fun is in the build, man. And the build is pretty cool. We've built a lot of the ship. And now, this is the first one, actually, when I discuss it. It's the first one that you build the droid carrier itself, the piece that holds the droids, this early in the build. Usually it comes on just a little later, but this is, they build the platform itself. But if you look at the ship right here, they'd usually build the platform itself and then build the droid carrier itself. But this one, it's pretty early in the build, like I said. As we are building it, I'm going to show you. I will show you the droid carriers on these. So while we're discussing that, right, while we're on that topic. So this is the first one here that was made in 2000. This is the droid carrier here. As you can see, on the droid carrier, each stud here carried a droid. And if you look, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But it's actually 7 droids it will carry. It has 7 slots, but it will only carry 7 droids. It has 6 guns here. Okay, so that's the droid carrier on that holds the droid, right, themselves. And if we look at the next one on the 7662, it works with a mechanism. So I turn the mechanism here on the side, just on the side right here, and the droid carrier would pop out. just open that up so you can see it all the way. And if you look, I keep turning, and this is the side. It had two holders to it, right? And this would carry 20 droids on there, okay? So if you notice, it's a double slot. The third one, which I'm building now, I noticed that it's similar, have that same curvature and stuff like that. As you see on the top, I'll just lock this back in, and we'll put it on the side. Has that similar build to it, but it's not exactly the same. We'll just put this up front here, right? So we started here. If you notice, it's much longer, right? And like I said, I haven't built it before, but let's carry on and see where it takes us. Okay, so they're asking for this. They're asking for a couple of pieces here now. And let's just add that on there. So we need an inverted 1x2x1 and a black 1x2. So we'll just locate that now, and we'll carry on from there, guys. So just bear with me. And we will do that now for you. So if you're jumping in, drop me a line. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know what you're up to, what you're building, if you're building anything. All right, guys? And we will continue to build. All right? So guys, let me know what's going on with you again. And let's go on with the build, as I said. So over here, we need one of these, which is going to go right here. On the inside, actually. We already have one there. Right. Two of these, 1x3, sorry, 2x3s. My apologies. Two of these goes here. Okay. One of these goes right on the top, right here, like so. And we're gonna move up. So if you're jumping in, guys, hit that like button and let's continue with the build. Drop me a like. And again, don't forget to join my membership program to get your free stuff. Exclusive BOBAbrickz stuff. If you look in my shorts, you'd see I'm making some new, different. I'm sort of not totally branching out, but I'm looking at the micros, but only like boba type micros that, you know, mock. So watch for that also. Right, and we will continue to build. Let's go. Drop me a line, like I said, guys. Okay, so we're gonna go along here with a 16, which is right here. Just right here, 16 Technic brick. And then we'll add a 4x1 right here. Okay, same color, dark gray or dark stone gray, if you want to call it that. And then we'll move on. So place this right here, and we're moving up, guys. Okay, now we're going to add over the top some flat plates. That's one. Need 3 of them, a 1x4, and a couple of 1x8s, which we'll place right on the top, and we'll move on from there. Like I said, guys, the fun is in the build. If you have opportunity to do something like this, build it out of your garage. It's amazing if you could do that, which is what I'm doing here right now. And also, don't forget to join my membership program again, so you can get stuff from the top tier. Right, so let's add one of these right here at the bottom to raise the level of this. Now again, I don't understand why they couldn't just put a 2, because it's the same height. You're using 3 there when you can put a 2 and it'll fit right in there just the same. Right? Anyway, so on the top, we're going to add 2 of these. Right here, 1 and 2. 1 on either end. Hope you can see that, guys. Just popped off there. I'll put that back on. That one. And oops. 2. So if you see that there. Again, we're building the 750 75058, because we build the rest of the ships. Okay, we're just adding to this now. Okay, so it's a little adjustment here. This goes over here, and they're actually asking for a 3. Instead of a 4, they want a 3 down here. So just move these off. Move this down just a little bit. And they need a 3 plate here, not a 4 plate. Let's put this in here. A little struggle to go in. Not a problem. We'll fix that real quick. Place this back. Right, and we need a 3 there, so we'll add the 3 and move up. Again, I have my little bag of tricks here, guys. All right, so most of these here, they come off of the, just ran away on me, yeah. Most of these came off of the 7662. So I have a lot of those left. Okay, there you go. So let's move up. Again. Okay. So that's fitting in real nice right here, guys. If you have a look, if you're jumping in, we're building the 7662's, the ship that came after that. That's what we're building now. If you're joining and you're checking it out, checking the build out, guys, that's what we're working on right now. So let me know what you think about it. Drop me a line. So as I said, I think this is one of the better builds, but there's a lot of pieces, I think, that was not necessary in the count. Let me know what you guys think about that specifically. Drop me a comment if you've come across any ships that you think they could have used here and there. They could have brought the count down just a little bit as opposed to the number that they have on it right now. All right, so let me know what you think about that specifically, guys. Drop me a line on that, and we'll talk about that in the comments. Right, so we got here, and just a few more pieces now. Just right across here, we'll place one of these. That's those slidey things right here. So we'll place that there. And also one of these. Again, I believe this is the count. You guys let me know what you think. I think it's a count thing. So you need two of these. One over here. And you need one of these in gray. Goes right here, and just lock it right together. Just find that other piece, and then we'll move on. So let me know what you guys building, guys. If you're building anything, like I said. Right, so we'll move on. Upwards and onwards. Okay, so on this end, we need two of these. Oops, wrong direction. One and two of these here. Again, those are inverted. And now we need inverted going the opposite way. So, again, I see this particular part as the count. Let me know what you guys think, but I believe, personally, they could have gone with a 4 brick there, right? Because there's ones with 4 as opposed to 1, and that's what they decided to do that. So let me know what you think about that, guys. Could have done with 2 4s here, and that would have saved the count. Definitely save the count. Right, we need 2 more of these. If I can just find them in the mayhem here. So we need 1 and 2. And we also need one of these. Okay, and we're going to go up from there. Right, we're going to go up from there. Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you think about the build so far. If you have it in your collection. If you're thinking of building one of these, like I said, they go for an average like $190, right? That's on average. They go for like $190. So we add 2 more of these here. This is the most amount of pieces I've seen on this particular part of the build so far. Seem to have made a little boo-boo there, so we need to get these off. And place just 1 in the center. and place this right on the top like that. Don't like the color. It's a little off color there for me. We also spoke about that. If you know the best way to take bricks that has been sunburnt, if you want to put it like that a little. I've tried peroxide and all that stuff already, which is pretty cool for now, but it doesn't really do the job the way you would expect it. I've seen a lot of videos. I've tried it. It's not a 100% fix. I'm not saying it's not totally good, but it's not a 100% fix, guys. If you know, if you have tried it before, you've probably seen it yourself. Okay, so drop me a line, guys. Let me know what's going on with you. Thanks for popping in. Hit that like. And let me know what you're building. Drop me a comment. And it's great to see everybody that's on there. Thanks for all the support, guys. As always. It's really, really terrific support from everyone. So this is the piece I've been talking about. They could have added that, and it would be 4 of those as opposed to 8 pieces. Right, so we want to add one of these right on the top. And a smaller one on the opposite side. If I could just find it in the mayhem here. Here we go. This goes right here. And we're going to move on again. So back here, you're going to add some flat black plates. Just pull those out of here. And we'll just put those on and move up. So we'll move this over for a second, and we'll start building the other end of it. Okay, so we need a 4 and 2 of these here. Just one more. Here we go, 2 of these and one of these. Just don't like the shade of that again. Here we go. That goes there. And we place one of these. Actually, this is a 2, not a 1. So we need the 2s as opposed to the 3s. These are the 3s, and we need 2s. So we'll add those. Just as I pull them out. And we'll move up. It says 2s, but it's actually 3s, which is sort of surprising. So one of those there. 2, need 4 of those. If you can see that there, guys. And one more. So that's 4. That goes right here. And also clips on the other end like that. And we're moving up, guys. So they're asking for the similar build, so let's move it over and do the similar build. It's also asking for some of those reverse inverted pieces that I spoke about before. So let's get the 4 first, and then we'll move up. So here's your 4. Then we need a 2. Here. This time it goes at the bottom. like that, and more of these. We need 4 of them again. It's a different style of bill, but we need 4 of those to complete that, and then we'll move up. Okay, so let's work on that now. So we got this, and we're going to move up. Again, guys, drop me a line. Let me know what's happening with you, what you're up to, what are you doing, what you're building. And thanks for dropping in. So thanks for hitting that like button, guys. Let's continue up and up. So we want to put 2 of these, one on either end. Just clip them in like that. Then we'll add 2 of these out here, like this. Two clips on both ends. So 2 of those clips go in there like that. Just locking them in real tight. If you don't, sometimes when you put them together, they just fall apart. So one of them at either end, like that. And then you place these here. Again, this is the most complex of the 3 builds that I've seen. So just snap that in there. And this goes back here. Yeah, it's really complex. Looks good. Does look good. But it is complex, like I said. It's a lot of pieces that you wouldn't expect there, but there it is. So, let's move up and on. So we're going to go back to the ship now and just place that right here, and that just flows right there. Okay, that flows right there. Now we're going to get some of these and add some more pieces to it. So we need 2 of these and a couple of small pieces, which we're going to add on to that now, and we'll move up again. Again, guys, if you're jumping in, hit that like button. Thanks for showing up. Please share and like. And keep watching every day around this time. So we'll take 2 of these, add them just to the top here. 1, 2. And that just goes right over here. Just want to make sure we're putting these right. So this goes back out just a little bit. And we will complete that. Again, guys, drop me a line. Let me know what you're building. If you're building anything right now, or if you're thinking of building this. As I said, I'm building it out of my garage, and it's a tremendous build, I think. Let me know what you guys think. All right, so let's turn this around this way. I think it's a really awesome build. So we'll take these 2 and place them here. Right along here. 1 goes there. Just right there like that. So like I said, guys, we'll be building every day all the way through. I want to thanks for all the comments, thanks for all the like, thanks for all the support. This is BOBAbrickz, and may Lego be with you.